Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Blades and Bait. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope all of you had a wonderful Christmas break. And, I'm sorry I haven't been posting too many videos lately. In the past couple of months, it's been very hectic. I've been traveling to all these different places and pulling in a lot of hours. Now it's January and things are slowing down. Well, I should be able to post some more videos for you guys. Anyway, one of the tools that I use most often is the utility knife. And as ever since last year, I probably used well over 10 different types of utility knives. And so for today, I figured I want to do an update, see on how well they actually hold up, and see if whether or not they're even worth buying, or should you just keep your money. Let's check it out, see what they are. So as you can see, I tested and used quite a few different utility knives in the past year. Some I continue to use to this day, others not so much, and I just throw it into the junk drawer. Some of the things that I look for in a utility knife, well, a knife in general really, is that I want it to be fairly small, compact, lightweight, so I can operate it with one hand. These are some of the knives that I used in the past. The first one, this is made by Oknife, which is the same company that makes the O-Lights. This is the Oknife Otackle Lion. It had such a cool looking design. Had this lion head right here, where is also a retractable blade. Has some other functions which I never use. Has a small pry bar right here, 6.5 millimeter hex wrench right here, and of course, like most things that you see, there's also a bottle opener. It's a great tool to have if you want to keep it on your keys. You can keep it in your pocket. It's ultra thin, ultra slim, has a G10 handles. I found that this is more of a novelty, a gimmick. Granted to have all this little tools, however, in regards to the functionality of it, not so much. As you can see, there's really not that much of a cutting surface. So if all you want to do is just open up some mail, open up some packages, yeah, but not so much for a heavy-duty use, really. The other thing is that if you want to replace a blade and you're out in the field or at work, you first have to completely unscrew this lock here, and only then you can retrieve the blade. But as you can see, it's not your standard blade that you can buy in your local hardware store. It is a blade that's proprietary to Oknife. So which means you have to custom order it. You have to order it online, either from the Oknife company or Amazon, which makes it very inconvenient and pretty much a hassle. It's really not worth it, and for $15, there's quite a bit of better options that's available for you. The second one is made by Outdoor Edge. This is called the Utility Pro, and they call it the 5-in-1 utility knife. It's only about 3-inch, 5.2 inches open. It is very robust for something this small. It has your Phillips head screwdriver. Of course, once again, your bottle opener. If you close it, you also have your rope cutter right here. And again, it's all this accessories that's on there, but I've never used it. It is very bulky and wide. I like the fact that it has this ambidextrous thumb studs on it, which makes it easy for you to open with either your left or your right hand. And it worked great for a few months. However, as you can see, after a while, this lock doesn't even hold the blade in place anymore, which will pose a danger for anyone who wants to use it. Another one that goes into the junk drawer. Now the third one, I've never heard of this brand before. It's made by Astera Hero. It's a Japanese company, but this particular knife was actually assembled in China. So looks pretty cool. Looks like your standard pocket knife. Have nice textured checkered grip on it. And when you open it, it is a liner lock. Has your finger choils. And the nice thing about this one is that the screw goes at the top. So it makes it easy to replace your blades. But this, after just 1 day of use, you heard that right, 1 day. This is what happened. As you can see, the pins fell out of it, so there's absolutely nothing holding the handle in place. I was disappointed because I do like the way it feels. Yep, another buzz. Now this one, I was surprised. This was made by Gerber, and this is the Gerber utility. For a while it worked great. I had no issues with it. It comes with your checkered textured grip right here. All aluminum body with this liner lock. You have this locking tab that you just press up to replace the blade. Again, for the longest time, I used this for several months. I had no issues. It's not until recently that, as you can see, the lock itself doesn't actually stay put, therefore the blade can fall out. What's surprising is that the ones that I cap and I still use to this day is some of the more cheaper ones. For example, this one is called the Viv Funko. Another Chinese company I never heard of, but surprisingly this knife performs very well. You have a solid metal construction, has a small tab which you can press down to release the blade, but you can also use it as a thumb stud to open your knife. Overall length on this is only 5.3 inches, and the close length on it is 3 inches. It came with 5 extra blades, and the best part about it is that it's only $9 on Amazon. I used this for the past year and I still use this. This goes in my compact toolkit. Great little knife to have, and it won't break the bank. Now another surprise is this little guy right here. This is the knife that I keep in with my leather bin sheath. And this one is made by Mossy oak. Very simple metal construction. Comes with a clip. And surprisingly, for something this small, I had zero issues in using it. I even used this to cut down some of the thickest cardboard boxes, like 1 inch thick cardboard boxes. I use this to cut down nylon straps, zip ties, and the price of this is only $12, which you get 2 knives in one set. Great little knife to have, and again, it's not gonna cost you very much at all. But this one is the Mossy oak. And this is the one that I've been using. I've been using this the most within the past year. I absolutely love this little knife. This is the Oknife Otackle U1. It's definitely well worth getting. It's a little tiny, lightweight, compact utility knife. And they have this rail lock, which is very similar to the Axis lock on a Benchmade. But the main thing is that the action is very buttery smooth. It's just a pleasure using this knife. One does comes with carbon fiber handles on it. Plus, it does come with a tip-up carry. Has a small deep carry pocket clip. You have your ambidextrous thumb stud right here. And of course you have your screw lock right here. And unlike a lot of the knives that you see here, as you can see, there's quite a bit more of a cutting surface compared to the others. This one, I picked it up for only $24 on Amazon. Again, it is well worth the money. So, being that this is the new year, it's all about out with the old, in with the new. I did pick up a few new knives. Surprisingly, they've been holding up very well. The first one is the Fantastic Car. Fantastic Car? What kind of car is it? That's not a car, it's a knife. Yeah. A Fantastic Car is the brand. However, this one is a very solid and rugged knife. This one is a little bit heavier than the others that I've shown you, and a little bit bigger. Comes with your anodized aluminum handles. It is a button lock operation. But the nice thing about it, it is very solid. There is zero blade play whatsoever. And you have your quick release right here by pressing down on this tab. I've used this for the past couple months, or past couple weeks, without any issues whatsoever. But it is a great little knife. And the price on it, depending on what color you get, this one cost me only $13. Others will cost about $14. And this one is the Fantastic Car. Next, I found this. It is small, it is compact, but it is no way, shape, or form light. This is probably the heaviest one that I have among all these other knives. It is heavy, it weighs about 5 ounces, and the other downfall, and another turn off to this knife, is that the fact that there is no way for you to actually open this with only one hand. It is a two-handed operating knife. You do have your slide lock right here, which makes it easy to replace your blades. It is a frame lock. Again, this thing is solid. It's made from zinc alloy. So for some of you, this knife might be suitable for what you want. But for me, it is a knife that most likely I'll probably end up returning. Finally, I saved the best for last. This one is made by Flissa. Another Chinese company, another Chinese brand, but I am amazed at this little knife. You look at it, it looks like almost like one of those lighters that you get back in the 90s. It is ultra lightweight. The whole thing is made out of titanium. You have this bright metallic red spacer right in the middle here. It is a button lock operation. But I can tell you that from the time that I got it out of the box, it is very smooth. Buttery smooth. And you can whip it open, close without any effort. Plus, you have a nice solid lockup. The blade's not going to go anywhere. You also have this quick release tab right here, so you can replace your blades. And it is just such a pleasure to use. It fits very comfortably in my hand, even though it is fairly boxy. I do like this knife. I like the way it performs. I like the way it operates. Granted, this one is not cheap. This one cost me about $30 on Amazon. One thing for sure, for 30 bucks, it's definitely worth your money. That is the Flissa Compact Utility Knife. If you're looking for a small, compact utility knife, as you can see, there's quite a few options that's available for you. Anyway, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please smash that like, leave your comments down below, and consider subscribing for some more knives, fishing, and kit videos. You guys take care. I'll talk to you later.